Namaste. I am Rajesh Bhatt from the Department of Management, Mewar University. And now the next topic we are taking the business environment and the policy. In this topic, we will more focus on this what is the importance, characteristics of this business environment, and what do you mean, and what is the nature and the scope of this environment policies. Under this business environment and policy, we will more focus on the environmental scanning. So one by one we take into this consideration. The first we would like to introduce what do we mean this business environment. The business environment refer to the how the business or any establishment or any unit directly indirectly affected by internal or external factors, because we cannot avoid these factors to sustain in this business community, in this corporate world. So significance, it is more essential, more important, and every units, either they are manufacturing or the service industry, they cannot avoid, they cannot ignore the factors which is directly indirectly affecting the productivity, the efficiency, and this the growth of the organization. So actually when we consider all these factors into our day-to-day decision making process, so we will get the guidelines, we will get this path, so where we are going and how we will tackle, because environment it is bound to happen with the uncertainty, because it is related to the future and future is uncertain. So the business decision, if you take accuracy, if you involve the accuracy, perfectness, correctness in your decision or in your strategy, then you cannot ignore these factors which is affecting directly indirectly to our organization. So the significance, it is day by day increasing. And second thing, it is the characteristics of this business environment. As we know, it is a dynamic in nature, it is continuously changing with the time, and the trend itself, it is changing. The preference, the taste of the consumers, the market scenario, it is day by day changing. And if something it is happens which is not expected earlier, then how you will manage all these your resources, how to mold your goal, how to modify your object, it also keep in your consideration. So that's why it is very complex in nature. It involves number of interconnected factors, interrelated, because business world, it is interdependent. We cannot, if we ignore any one factor, so it will affect our results. And there is uncertainty, there is a changes, it is keep on, and often it is not unpredictable. So relatively it varies by the reason, by the industry, and by the time, and it is multifaceted. There are so many aspects and you cannot ignore these aspects. So different by the various stakeholders, we having the different stakeholders, those who having the interest in this establishment, for example the shareholders, for the suppliers, the vendors, and of course the employee and the workers, and this the market, the retailers, stockists, and the bankers, financial institutions. They are the intermediaries, and they having their interest, and we having the some regulatory agencies, those who are day and night, they are taking into the consideration this what is going on. And this interdependence depends on this internal and external factors, and it is all depends on each other. So we cannot ignore these factors. And how this helps in our to grow our business. So first you will adopt the changes. There is a human nature, it is very difficult to accept the changes. Now we are leading in this artificial intelligence and machine learning and robotic world. So now at this new generation, they are adopting very easily. As far as this old age people, the same it is happens with the organization. If you will not change, if you will not adopt this changes, the new technology, there is a new trends, then you will be one day you will be out of this market. So identifying the opportunity and threats and develop according to your strategy. And when you will consider all these fact challenges and threats into your strategy, so it is very it will be win-win situation for your organization. Second thing, it is the next element, it is environmental scanning. Scanning, that means once you scan these documents, any paper, right? So the same thing happens with this market. So in environmental scanning, that means you are considering pros and cons, negative and positive aspect, and then you take your own decision. The process of systematically analyzing the business environment to identifying the opportunity and what challenges you are facing, what challenges you may face, these things you should consider. And second thing, it is under this environmental scanning, the purpose you cannot ignore, you cannot forget to how to whenever you are making any decision or for your long-term success, so you should fix your purpose. Your purpose, without purpose, that means you are moving in the dark without having any light. This is the thing. And what is the now next, it is the nature of the environmental scanning. It is a continuous process. It involves ongoing monitoring. There is a regular monitoring, because every day you will have to take you watch as a supervisor, as a manager. It is a continuous process, and there is a systematic and structured. There is some framework. You cannot ignore this. There is a pestle analysis, and there is you should adopt the holistic approach. Holistic approach, that means overall you consider both the micro and the macro factors at every level. You having some your approach, your reach. And the last one, it is a proactive. That means it aims to anticipate changes and how to react them. Whatever changes, whatever technology it is going on, how to react them, because how you are responding that's in this changing scenario, you should having some positive attitude, and accordingly you change these things. Second thing, it is the scope of this environmental scanning. Once you analyze all these factors, what is this what scope, how you will get benefit out of this environmental scanning. So first, it is you analyze the economic factors. What are the economic parameters for any country? What is the rate of inflation it is going on? What is this gross domestic product, that means your GDP, and what is your market trend? Nowadays, the India having a very strong economy in this world. At the global level, we are considered as a very strong economy. We are a growing economy, and this we cannot ignore. Just because of we are adopting day by day, everything we are transformed into that new technology. There is a transformational changes, because we are using in every sector, and we are making everything, it is online, and at every level, from village to the multiple cities or multiplex, everywhere there is a technology, innovation and digital, right? And there is a social and cultural trends. So as we have already discussed regarding this demographic, the consumer behavior, their from where they are belonging, and their global trend, the international market, because India has established their foothold in this export region. We are the number, we are growing, we are exporting our textile, we are exporting our jewelry and gems, we are exporting stones and the minerals, and these things, we are establish our foothold at the global level. So these factors you take into consider when you are analyzing. And what are the methods for analyzing this environmental factor? There is some qualitative methods, just like expert opinions, or the focus group, or the quantitative methods, just like a data analysis. Nowadays, the data analysis is the part of your success, and statistical tool you can use to analyze the data. It will help you to get the result and you can make a decision very appropriate, correct. And there are some tools which is already available. We having some software uh, just like a SAP and ERP, the advanced Excel. These are the tools we can use, insert our data, and we can get the conclusion. So it will helpful to take a decision. And there are we can do the SWOT analysis. There is a PESTEL, there is a Porter's 5 forces. All these methods we can use for this environmental scanning. And the importance it helps our anticipate the what will happens. What is you can anticipate the uncertainty, and you can manage very effectively the risk, identifying the potential threats, and you can strategically plan as per your anticipation, as per your working, as per your experience. And one more thing, it is a sustainability. That means you can encourage for the long term how we can sustain in this competitive world. So in this way, this environmental scanning play a very important role. And at the conclusion, I would say that this to understand this business environment and how to conduct this environmental scanning, it is very essential. It has become the very essential factor to become a successful organization, and it actually enables the business to adopt the changes, and you resize your opportunities, and you minimize your risk. This is from my side. Thank you very much. Thank you.